Hey, it's your boy Ink. Welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the show. Visiting Walt that has another great day because I hope yesterday was good and the day before was also good. Today we're doing something special. We're doing videos and we're gonna be playing some Touch Goal. Oh wait, this is what we did yesterday too. However, we made a mistake yesterday, so I'm also gonna do my dailies. I'm gonna do my dailies and I'm gonna try to do everything I can. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, right? What can I say? What can I do? All I have to say is I'm trying my best to give you as much content, but as concise content as possible. We have a way in a semi-idle game. Let's be semi-idle. Waiting for an update on a couple of games, like the tower. I've been casting spell in the moonlight. No, I haven't slept in a few nights. You know what? I'm gonna make some popcorn. Call it ASMR. Okay, we're ready-o. Ooh, 1,000. That's good. Oh my god, Kratos. Challenge. 500. How is this? How they only have this amount? We have this ourselves. That was much stronger than me. ASMR, baby. Negative. Actually, a funny way to do the video. That's a funny thing to say. Okay, that's good. Don't blink. Oops. You know what? That's better. The screen. Don't blink, it's your boy Yink. Welcome to another show. Welcome to another taste test. But before that, let's see what we're doing. We are popping some popcorn. So kind of an ASMR effect. We are playing Go Break the Chains. And we're watching the fake cancer art of Boogie 2988 by a channel named Brick Banquet. My apologies for the burp, that was not planned. It was a perfect video until we burped. Let's be honest here, it wasn't a perfect video, but it can be a perfect video if we give it a chance to be. So today we're doing a taste test. We're doing a taste test of a product that we know that we tasted before. I don't often drink Pepsi, but when I do, I drink diets. Okay, that's a lie. I always drink Pepsi, but I rarely drink diets. That was planned. That was planned. That's planned. So yeah. So we're gonna be good starting a. Oh, palay. I'm gonna be starting a weight loss challenge. Not too long. We're taking advantage of the fact that we're able to eat junk food at the moment, maybe tomorrow, maybe after tomorrow. I'm not gonna be able to, but for now I'm able to, and because I'm able to for now, I'm gonna do so. Right? So Pepsi, it is. It is 125 for this whole thing, dude. Cheap as fuck. That's why poor people have poor health. At $1.25, this will last you 2 days. So without further ado, the smell. Very caramelly, very, I feel like I've tasted it lately. I've been tossing spell in the moonlight. No, I haven't slept in a few nights. No, nothing, nowhere, dark magic. Smells really, really nice. There's something about this. I smelled Coca-Cola lately. I did not smell the way this smells. And it smells delicious. You get a 2 hands because your boy is highly clumsy. And this will stain, this will stick. This is a nightmare for my dick. Without further ado, let's enjoy this. To possible weight loss in a couple days, in a single week. Popcorn, woo, warm as fuck, but it's gonna be delicious. So to good health, you know what? This doesn't have to be a Pepsi taste challenge. It doesn't have to be a challenge. It doesn't have to be a taste test. It's just us having a good time. When did having a good time became wrong? When we had to drink diet because we had this self-conscious thing that, you know what, this is cheating, but I'm drinking diet, so this makes it okay. Doesn't make it okay. But this makes it okay. Like a fat kid and a fat chem. It doesn't taste great. Okay. I wouldn't do it. Somehow I'm getting a taste of black licorice. But ultimately speaking, you get the... it sucks. It's not great. You do get the addictive feeling of the Pepsi. So the addictive Pepsi feeling is the sugar and the gasified water. You get those both here. It doesn't taste the caramel. It doesn't taste... It tastes a little bit caffeinated, which is what we're looking for, but it's not great. So, knowing this, if you're on a diet, right, and you have a craving for Pepsi, and you're not going to be able to resist drinking Pepsi, do yourself a favor, take the real thing. Do not take diet. It's still not good for you, right? Now, is this a slander video? No, I'm saying that if you have a taste for Pepsi, if you're craving Pepsi, drink Pepsi. Don't drink Pepsi diet, drink Pepsi. Right? That's not slander. And that's pretty much it. So really weird, but hey, I feel like sometimes life is weird, and if you're not able to enjoy the weirdness of life, then you're not able to enjoy most of the things in life. I've been casting spells in the moonlight. No, I haven't slept in a few nights. Rise again. I'm singing these songs. Justify that I've been strong. No, nothing, nowhere. Don't blink. It's your boy Yink. Welcome to the video. Welcome to another show. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. Having a wonderful day. Just showcasing the fact because I'm going to be starting a weight loss challenge lately. Yes, the ambulance is here because I'm a celebrity, right? I'm the most popular person in my building. There's 55 apartments. 32 are vacant, but still. No, I'm joking. There's not 32. There's a couple vacant though. Don't blink, it's your boy. Welcome to another show. Also doing well, having a wonderful day on this 9th January 2025. They were tasting, drumroll please, we're tasting the wonderful Funyuns. Trust me when I say this, Funyun is possibly my least liked snack. But we're going on a diet sooner than later, so let's have a last idea, let's have a last memories of a snack. The fun is there's nothing wrong with Funyuns, but I'm more so a puff kind of guy, a puff. Not puff puff as in Dragon Ball, which is kind of grope. Kind of grope, kind of grace, kind of grope, kind of gross. I like grape. Oof. Yeah, so Funyuns are my favorite. I do like puff. I do like a sour cream and onion puff. This is an onion, not so puff. It's more crunchy, but we're having a fun size. We're having a fun. We're having a fun size, and we're having a fun display. I've been doing so many videos today. I'm a bit tired. But come on, Link. There's no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay. I got fam to need. What I like here is ultimately when you open it, you see the right thing. You're seeing some nice little rings. Okay. I feel like. This is delicious. This is really delicious. This is amazing. I'm sorry, but I think the biggest liar because these are actually really enjoyable. Funyun, I was wrong about you. Funyuns, you're fun. But see, I think that has a big part to do with it. I mean, it kind of looks like Ringolos, and Ringolos are hard. They're really nice. Funyuns are actually fun. A really nice crunch, a really nice bite size. What I really like is the fact that we got these two, and they're really similar, right? It takes away from the effect of oh, there was handmade, but it's somehow seriously like, oh, I 100 of the same size, not 70 of bigger, not 120 of smaller, right? That's fun. The taste of the onion is a lot less omnipresent than I thought. For some reason, I was thinking about a overwhelming sense of onions. I'm thinking about it with onions, but if you're tasting something that's fried, if you want to have onions, have onion rings, like Randy Bobandy. If you want to taste something that's akin to the onions, go with that. That's pretty much it. So that's your Funyun test. Really fun, really oniony. Live up to the name of Funyuns, and it's a really good bite snack. And most of all, this is actually a cool way to do this. This is a really cool way to do this. So yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy life. Don't blink, get your buying. Welcome to the show. If you're doing well today, having a wonderful day on this 9th January 2025. We're doing one last day, one last hooray, one last hurrah. To jump first, that's going to be starting a diet, right? Until the 22nd, because 22 is my birthday. Happy birthday, Inky. Happy birthday, Inky. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, Inky. Now, did you know that the song is copyrighted? Because I didn't. I just learned it, and I gotta restart the video. No, I'm joking. I do not give a fuck. They were tasting Lindt chocolate. My mom, she gave me this to me. I know you had a little sweet tooth, my sweet little Inky. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Mom. So we're tasting Swiss Classic Milk Chocolate Lindt. So this is what's really cool here is it's a fucking huge chocolate bar. What is really cool here is I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Sorry. The way people would cut here, people would cut it at the montage. Hey, if I have to listen to the loud alarm or the loud siren or something, you're gonna listen to it too. Okay? What are you, better than this? Better than me? No way, Jose. So yeah, so it's kind of the original flavor, and I always have a close bond, close link. My name is Ink. With the original flavor, the Lind and Sprungly maître chocolatier de Suisse depuis. My apologies. Only macaroni. Yeah, original always is the way to go. Because if you don't like the original, you don't like any other flavor. If you like the original but you don't like other flavors, you like the original. That's pretty good. So we have a little description. Lynn and Sprungly. Now the thing is in French. Luckily your boys speak French, so what I'm going to do is have a little bit of magic. Maître chocolatier de Suisse depuis 1845. So chocolate master since 1845. Now, I don't know if you're good at math. I kind of am, but not that bad at math, so that's 180 years. Which is pretty freaking phenomenal. And yeah, so again, the ingredients. I find myself looking more at the ingredients because I don't know why this. I don't know why. To me, the less ingredient equals quality. Because if you're able to make a good product with less ingredients, better than making a good product with a lot of ingredients. I don't know why. So ingredients: sugar, barley, cocoa, milk, cocoa, soy, artificial flavor, right? So pourquoi? The main difference, all of these things that are good. We're talking about Spanish chocolate. We're talking about roasting and grinding. We're talking about link invention. We're talking about best ingredient. We're talking about finishing with perfection. I was expecting. What is it? It's not ecological. It's not eco-friendly. It's what happened when you're paying everybody the same the price? You're paying the cacao farmer a good price. It's not ecological. It's there's a word for that. There's a word I'm gonna think about it later on. Give me a sec. I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. What's the word? Ethical. Something like that. So, further ado, without thinking, let's taste it. We're watching Boogie Fake Cancer. Arc. Let's go, baby, let's go. Look at this fucking shit, dude. Wow. Yeah, I swear. Maybe in 2025 we could do less swearing. What do you think? Let me know in the comments if you want more swearing or less swearing. And let me know if this is the perfect amount of swearing. But again, I do not think that I do the perfect amount. So, we have a really nice size. Squares. This doesn't do anything but be pleasing aesthetically, I think. What I really do like is, if you look here, right, you see the size of this? And you see the size of this? Not a liar. Nice. Lint chocolate, baby. That's really nice. Actually, really nice. Oh. I don't think it's my favorite, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Mmm. 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 Yum. It's actually pretty good. I mean, that's for a review, right? It's nothing special. There's nothing that's there that's gonna be wowing. There's no extreme external element that's gonna be nice. For example, you don't have this crunchiness. You don't have this almost difference of texture. Where one of them is crunchy, one of them is smooth. There's not a fancy like chocolate caramel or a saltiness. It's only chocolate. It's basic chocolate. It's the chocolate you had a million times before, but it's well done. It's well made, and that's gonna work something, right? Again, the main principle of this video, the main principle is very simple. The main idea, right? Very simple. A good product, not a lot of ingredients, right? It's something that we've done and it's very simple to do because people have been doing it since 8045. But doing well. So I think it's a really good chocolate. Now, if you're a chocolate connoisseur, if you're a chocolate lover, I actually wouldn't go for that one. I wouldn't go for that one. I would go for something else that's a bit more of an experience. But if you're a guy that says, you know what, feel like eating chocolate, dude. I feel like eating chocolate, bro. You possibly should go with this one because it's a sure bet. It's a surefire, and there's a value in things that are comfortable. There's a value in things that are a safe bet. That's a safe bet. So pretty good product. Not the best, but once again, my mom gave it to me and she thought about me, so just there is a couple of points extra. So actually, good product. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Yum. Dumb Link, yes you're going. Welcome to the show. Everything well, having a wonderful day. They were studying ADHD, so I hope you're excited as much as I am. I hope you're unfocused as much as I am. We're on 9 January 2025. I was gonna do that in my intro. Got a humongous pimple, so technically we have a guest on this show. We're having some Diet Pepsi, which doesn't taste great. We're having chocolate, we're having Funyuns, some popcorn, one of the last day before my diet. But we're also having Tokyo Break the Chains, which is fucking phenomenal. But that's not the subject at hand. The subject at hand is ADHD. So I wanted to do so when it comes to the playlist, right? One of the most important playlists is studying ADHD, right? So I don't let ADHD define me. I do not let ADHD I don't let myself be victimized by my situation, my condition. It's a plus, not a minus, right? It's a multiplication, not a division. It's a algebra that I don't understand, which we're saying with the math facts. And I think, but even though I don't let it define me, I think to a certain degree it does define me. I feel like a lot of things in my whole life. Okay. So basically, this is episode number 1 or number 2 of I don't remember, right? Of ADHD. I think my entire life, right? I had this. Again, please understand. This is a disclaimer. This is not victimizing myself. This is not complaining. Okay, please understand that because I don't want people to say, "Oh, he's using this as an excuse," right? Just understanding it. My whole life, I've been told, "Oh, you got ADHD." It's always been pejorative. It's always been like, "Oh, this is a bad thing." Right? And I think as a kid that you're very influenceable. I think as a kid, if you're being told that something that's a huge part of you is bad, you kind of get, you kind of not necessarily hide it. But, yeah, it's another good thing. One of my first jobs I told them that I had ADHD, right? So, because I told them that I had ADHD, I know that people changed the way they saw me, right? I was being told even a couple of weeks ago. I'm at my father's house and my stepmom. We were doing finance together. Not finance, but she wanted me to open up an app with the finance to make it easier on myself. She was trying to help, which is I'm really thankful for. And they've been annoying you that with 4 or 5 years, and you're like, oh my god, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And then it was Christmas. It was the holidays. So that's okay, no problem. I'm gonna do it, right? But most of all, there was a little incident that happened. And even at 31 years old, because I'm 21, right? And we were on the phone with a representative. I'm not in the company, but the guy was really not professional. And long story short, she is very hands-on in everything that she does, which is a great quality. But when somebody's talking to me and you're talking at the same time, it's harder to the first thing the guy says is hi man, and I'm talking to him, so he hear my voice and thinks I'm a man. Now I don't get offended by that, but bro, this is the first couple of things that you said to me. It's not looking good, right? And if I had a more feminine voice, see, if I was being called, if people were wondering what's my gender every single fucking day, I wouldn't be offended by it, but because it happens so rarely, you're like, when it happens, it marks you, right? Now, of course, there's a whole gender war right now with the they, them. But, so, the guy taught that, and he gave me a code, right, to write on the computer. And my stepmom shot her at the same time. And, this one was a very important. This is we're talking about, wait a second. We're talking about 5 numbers. We're talking about a 5 number. I don't know how you say it. There's a comma in there. There's 2 numbers and the comma is 3 numbers. So talking about a 10K plus investment, and it's a really serious things. And at the same time of the call, he gave me a code. It's just talking at the same time, right? And I asked him the code again. I said I don't understand, and he started laughing. He said, "Oh, you already forgotten the code." And I'm like, dude, that's 2 on 2. I don't feel comfortable talking to you. I'm gonna talk to somebody else. I don't care. But it's very. I was nervous about it. Maybe because I was nervous about it. I was a bit more impatient, a bit more rude. But at the same time, I was talking to him. She was like, "Yo, be nice to him." She was giving me, I wouldn't say order, but let's talk directive. Let's be positive. And it kind of fucked me over because I was like, dude, I don't want to talk to this guy. And then she was insisting, and I just hung up. Then she was talking about, oh, you're ADHD, that's your ADHD. You can focus, you cannot focus for shit. She got mad, and she was making, not necessarily, she was making comment, or they already give comment versus my ADHD, which is not cool. So I think my whole entire life, I was kind of not ashamed, but something I was hidden, right? It's like a gay kid that have homophobic parents. I'm not gonna say that you're gay, right? But yeah, so knowing I was gonna get judged by saying that I got ADHD, I didn't say it. So there was a subculture of shame, with a subculture of sucks, you know. And I think the channel, if anything, is about learning to love myself, right? And if I'm being, it's learning about myself, it's discovering myself, learning about to love myself, it's learning who am I, who I am, right? And it's super easy. For example, right? I'm good at talking. I'm good at learning language, right? So when it comes to love myself, those are the easy things to do. Qualities are so easy to love. When you're looking for a partner, the partner that you're gonna have, you don't like them. You do like them for their quality, but you like them for their flaws also. And something that is taboo like ADHD is a flaw. So I think as a 2025, one of the things I could do is learning to love myself. Is learning to love what people don't like about me, which is ADHD, right? So I often, even then, I often talk about my friends who are a lot calmer than me, or are a lot more focused than me, and a nice duality. But those friends, and again, we're talking about Carl, we're talking about Shao, we're talking about Lily, we're talking about Kyle, right? Those people know that I have ADHD, and they're accepting of the fact. They accept the fact. Shao, bless him. Shao's a bit younger, you know. Bless him, he didn't fucking know what ADHD meant, right? And then he said something that really fucking broke my heart, but it was so. Shao, I like how he's genuine, how he's himself, how not necessarily innocent, but kind of innocent, right? Very pure, very, very, very pure guy. So another thing that's gonna happen is the old shit that's fucked up. And Chow, I told him I got the ADHD. He's like, what's that? I'm like, dude, where can I even start? Fucking Google it, right? And then he came to me, he went to the break and he Googled it and said, oh, that explains a lot. And at first it broke my heart because I'm like, holy shit, is that how people see me? But then I understood that what he meant was, okay, I know why you did that. I know why you're doing that, and I understand. And it wasn't a judgment. It was more so like, okay, we're on the same page, right? And this moment, which happened, I want to say last year, possibly February last year, so maybe almost a year ago. And looking back at it, I understood one thing that was insane. I understood that in this very moment, he was more acceptant of my condition than I was. He was like, okay, I understand why you're like that. It's okay, right? This is not necessarily not your fault, but this is who you are, right? And you're like, okay, continue. So I think out of 2025, I want to do a playlist. I was supposed to do episode 1, but let's do an intro. I wanna be more accepting of that fact. This is who I am. Fuck it. Right? Be accepted of who you are. How can I ask people to accept for who I am when I don't even accept it myself, right? And ultimately, if it's the core of my... If it's at the core of who I am, it's the core of who I am. That's about it. So we're gonna start this video. We're gonna do episode number 1, right? Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Now, by the way, please. I understand that this is very... that's a big ask of myself to ask you guys. Now, we're going to be studying it together, right? But please, if you like me, and I know that's an asshole thing to ask, I know it's an asshole thing to say, but if you do like me, yes, this is part of me, but this doesn't define me, right? So the fact that I'm opening up myself to you guys, the fact that we're breaking walls down, I'm showing you who I am, we're studying what makes me who I am, right? The biological component of Ink Vendetta, right? Please, if I'm not gonna let ADHD define me, please, I'm asking nicely. Some people, I can ask it, that's not gonna change anything, they're gonna do it for, I don't give a fuck. Please do not let it define me. Please don't see me as a guy who has ADHD. Yes, I have it, but I'm more than that, right? And that's about it. So, thank you for watching. Love you guys, take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. We guys are doing well, we're having a wonderful day. We're doing a typical break the chain. We have some chocolate, we have some Pepsi, we have some popcorn, we have some Funyuns. Yes, you know what, we're gonna get some Funyuns. This is episode number 1 of number 2, or I don't fucking know. We're studying ADHD. So again, if you missed the intro, which was posted before, it's actually quite simple. So very, very quick recap. My whole life I've been living in the guilt and the shame, or even hiding the fact that I got ADHD because of past judgment on myself, because maybe a bit of shame from my part, a little bit of I don't like this about me. So we're going to be studying to understand why we're doing the thing that we're doing, and we're going to be making sure that we don't play victim, we don't let it define us. And this is episode number 1, and this is, again, please understand that I'm not a doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor. I don't know shit, right? Understand that my whole life I've been ashamed of that, so I don't really research it. But there's observation. So for example, 2 days ago, I had a day where my brain was very, very foggy. I had a hard time focusing. Now, right now we're watching Boogie 2298 Cancer arc, which is very fake cancer. I have snack and I have a game in the background, so there's a lot of reason why I'm not focused. But yesterday, I'm telling you, my brain was really, really foggy, right? And I want to analyze the fact, and I don't have a diploma, but I did go on Wikipedia for my information. I was wearing my Marshall glasses, and I was eating some Chick-fil-A. Okay, so pretty serious shit. I got served by Gina. You guys know her. I want to, maybe it's not an ADHD thing, maybe it's more of an ink thing. But I wanted to talk about it because to me it's important, right? There's a lot of days where my videos are very confusing. There's a lot of days where I don't seem focused. Yesterday, I was able to say that's a big win for me. I was able to say today's not a good day to make videos. right? It's not about letting it define me. It's not about making myself a victim. Yesterday was not a good day for me. It was a great day. I had a lot of fun. We played Cyberpunk. It was a really nice day, right? But you see, yesterday what happened was my ID was very foggy. Now, what do I mean by that, right? So with ADHD, onions. Not a sponsor, but still. The amount of video that I do, okay? I'm gonna start a video. Right? I'm gonna talk about the subject, right? Now I have to admit my videos are not planned. So if I'm taking a subject, right? We're taking a subject, right? And now the subject when we're making that video, this ID pops up, right? It's a lot of creativity. So this is a great way to make content, but see, this is not planned. It's not planned, so we're basically talking about subject and we're talking about how we feel about it. We're being very genuine, we're being very open, we're being put card on the table, right? So most of the time my ability, my ADHD, giving me so many ideas, my ADHD, once again helping me with creativity, helping me come up with so many content, so many subjects, right? It's a blessing. It is a blessing. By the way, when I talk about ADHD, we're seeing some similarities. You know that my apartment is constantly a mess. The fact that I cannot start. The fact I'm going to start 100 projects, right? It's weird because you don't let ADHD define you, but then you listen to a testimony of other people with ADHD, and you say I'm the exact same way. So it's really hard. It's a really trying thing to say. Okay, well, I'm not define me, but this is possibly the reason why I'm like that. Now, I've learned to accept myself. I've learned to love myself. I've learned to learn about myself and understand the way I act. But again, with the mentality of ADHD is taboo, I'm getting judged for that. Most of the thing that I was doing was like, okay, this is you. It's not ADHD. Right? With the fogginess, the ID constantly coming up, right? And it's a beautiful thing. Today, again, it's a really good day to make videos. It's a beautiful thing because think about the floodgates, right? Think about the floodgates. Think about the water constantly flowing. So you have these ID, the water is flowing, it's going down, it's going to another level. Like, okay, cool. I got this. I started with this videos. I got this video, then I got this video thanks to this one. Oh, it's lagging. Won't be long, guys. Won't be long. Give it a sec. Do we have a problem with the Wi-Fi? I am back, baby. Roger's a good guy. Roger's a really good guy. Yesterday with that fogginess, it did feel like we had the same exact ID, but it feels like the floodgate. And to me, the floodgate, I don't know why I have this. See, I'm Canadian, right? So I'm French Canadian. So a big part of our province is Hydro-Quebec. So if you know Canada, if you know Quebec, there's a lot of water, right? Because there's a lot of water, we have we built I don't know what's it called. It's what's it called? Electric barrage. And basically what happened is the water flowing and it's making turbines run, and that gives energy, right? It gives energy, so that's Hydro-Quebec. And the floodgates for me are that. So the water transferring from one side to the other side is actually a great news, but the so good, so fucking good. Yesterday felt like the floods were closed. So all those IDs came rushing down, and instead of having a natural flow to a lower level or having getting something, they were crashing at the door. The door which was the mouth, the door which was the ID. So a lot of ID came in crashing down, that fogginess, right? Now, the best thing about the fogginess is this is a forced break, right? I don't like taking breaks because last week, no, that's not true. 3 weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a break for the holidays. I took a break. And now I'm so late on a lot of things. And every single day I try to make videos, but I make 2 hours of videos a day, which is not enough. Because we're late. So I don't like taking breaks because I tend to take a break, and that's another day, that's a whole week of break, right? And see, the cool thing with yesterday fogginess is today the clarity. Now today's not clarity. Today is a normal day, but because of yesterday, like a clarity, the amount of clarity that we have today, by comparison, is coming higher, right? And it's a cool thing. It's a really cool thing because if I force myself, like, for example, right, I've been depressed. I've been depressed for 3 months, right? But maybe that depression isn't a depression. Maybe it's I'm overworked. I just spent 9 freaking months working my ass off, making videos after videos after videos after videos after videos, 20, 30 videos a day, right? That's fine. But gaming in itself, gaming really, really helped me out. Gaming, and I mentioned this before, but I don't think people understand how much it helps me. Um, I think that was I overwork myself. See, the problem with overworking is very similar to overeating. So you're gonna be eating, and you're gonna be eating, and you're gonna be eating, and then holy shit, I'm full. Why am I so full? Because you didn't let your brain understand how much food you were ingesting. You didn't let your brain start digesting. So you don't know how much food there is in your stomach until there's too much of it. Like holy shit, I'm full, right? So gaming is the perfect thing. I mentioned this before as if I'm tired of what about gaming really saved me. Gaming really saved me. And I know this is not ADHD, but maybe this is related to ADHD. Maybe this is something that is saving me. Maybe that's something that has to do with. Maybe this is a observation. Maybe this is completely unrelated. But I think it's related. So you see, I think I overworked myself, and because I didn't let my brain take a break, I wasn't sleeping. I was sleeping 6-7 hours a day. Now I don't regret this. I do not regret this. I'm super happy that we're doing it. But lately, I've been having a lot of time coming up with ideas. I've been having a hard time. So the main problem that we have is we're watching shows, right? We watch, and 6 days in, we watch Cobra Kai. We watch Squid Game also, right? We watch Animals also. I think we watched another thing. What was the other thing? Oh, we watched a bunch of movies. A shit ton of movies. A shit ton. And, see, the great thing is, I get to watch these. The bad thing is, I always report, so now we have 20 plus videos to do on different movie and on different show. It's really hard because those IDs are, it's really... So, I plan on more videos I can do, right? This is a huge problem. When we talk about overworked, right? That's pretty much it. I mean, it's hard. See, it's not because if you really go into the analysis, if you really go into the deep, right? You understand a really cool thing. I overplan. I overplan, but I underplan. So, for example, on that days I'm going to be doing things so I get a little bit, maybe 15 or 20 minutes, 20 videos per day. So, for example, okay, I have my video plan, right? My video plan is going to be 7-8 a day. We got food review, we got monster review, we got a couple of videos, we have a mukbang, we have a live stream. That's 8, right? Now, in that day, if I have 8 video plan, if I start watching shows, right? Now, watching shows are going to be like, okay, well, you had 1, you had 2, you had 3, right? And you're like, holy shit, that's kind of crazy, right? But the main thing about it, which the really, really cool thing about it, is it's nuts. It's really nuts. It's really nuts because I have to do them every day, right? Otherwise, I get guilty. I feel guilty. Now, the only way to be that guiltiness of not making content is by saying, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna make content today. I'm gonna make content tomorrow. The second I start making content, that's when I freak out. That's when I think about, oh, holy shit, you have so much to do, right? And you kind of wait, and then you're in a position where you spend so much time not doing videos that you're like right now. We have a bank of ID for video. We have a bank of content for video. We have a bank of Reddit videos to be filmed, but we haven't filmed them, right? It's very easy to film a video. It's really easy to post it, right? It's a lot harder to plan the videos. It's a lot harder to plan your day. They get scheduled. So there's this guilt about it. And I don't know if it's ADHD related, but gaming, the streams are something that really saved me. Because I feel this guilt by not working, but I cannot work because there's so much to do. So what I do is I stream. Yesterday we streamed Cyberpunk for 6 hours. It's not a lot. When you think about Kai Snap, think about speed. talking about XQC, we're talking about my boy, Sir Rinzelot. It's been a lot. But that was 6 hours where I worked, and I was okay with working, right? I was okay with working. So, I was talking about how winter, and I feel like this burnout, which was created by me not making too many videos, by not sleeping, right? I feel like the cure. See, it's crazy. It's crazy how life is. I was watching this show, one of my favorite shows, which is Candy vs. Penny, right? And in one episode, one of the characters is again not me, but he was led to believe that he had AIDS, which was ADHD. I'm gonna say ADHD now, AIDS. And the doctor was like, "Hey, this is how you're dealing," and the Kenny, which is the guy who made the other guy believe he had AIDS, like maybe you shouldn't try to make a comedy show because it's a comedy show. And his plan was to make the other guy quit so that way he would win by forfeit. And the doctor was like, no, some people find that working is the way to heal, right? And this information is from a show that I watch every single year for the last 10, 12 plus years. And I mean, that's the way I am. Maybe that burnout was only being able to heal via working more. And maybe that's that gaming. The gaming is a lot easier. The gaming streaming is a lot easier because I can yap. I don't need any stimulus to yap. But it's the same thing. You're doing the same thing for 8 hours. Now, I'll be completely honest. I don't know if it's ADHD once again, but I've been really having a hard time lately. I've been really having a hard time lately with videos and pumping out videos. And the reason for that is because I take breaks, and because I take breaks, I'm gonna be taking a break within videos. I'm gonna say, you know what, just watch a video. Then watching a video becomes 2 videos. Then I'm gonna be waking up, mentally speaking, and 4 hours already passed. I'm like, holy shit, I've been watching TikTok for 4 hours, right? That's pretty much it. So, as long as I don't take breaks, we can continue to work. With streaming, you can do it 6 hours. I could not make I thought I'd try. I couldn't make a 6 hours video like this. I couldn't make a 6 hour video. However, I can stream for 6 hours. There's no problem with it. That's pretty much it. So yeah. On that note, love you guys. Take it easy. Gaming saved me, but more so the reason why we haven't made content. More so the reason why I've been so different, right? And that's pretty much it. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Okay. Oh. Dominic, welcome to the video, welcome to the show. You guys are doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day. Today we're making a kind of, not necessarily controversial, but contradictory video. I realized lately that I've been addicted to social media. I'm talking about addiction. Today, I don't know why, I feel like I'm oversharing, but I feel like I should be oversharing. So, which is the 3 videos on ADHD, and how it affects me, and how it changed me, and etc. But lately I have been dealing with addiction, and there has been a lack of content. There has been a definite decrease in the amount of video that we pump out, in the amount of video that is being filmed every single day. I'm gonna be honest with that. I don't mind. I have to put the card on the table. The reason for that is we're completely addicted to social media. So I'm a content creator, right? So people being addicted to social media actually advantage me. But I'm seeing not only the danger, but how easy it is. So, for example, what I'm witnessing is we're playing a lot of different games. So we're playing Exilium, we're playing Arc Knight, we're playing Tokyo Ghoul, we're playing The Tower, we're playing Wild Rift, we're streaming Cyberpunk, and every single time that I'm in between, I stop to watch a video, 2 videos, right? And because we're we're taking a break to watch one video, two videos, I've noticed that there was a lack. I'm spending a lot of time watching videos, but it's crazy how fast it goes. Once again, I'm watching a video, there's other minutes. I'm freaking. It's nuts. It's just nuts. The first seconds I'm watching a video, the second seconds I'm like, holy shit! It's been 2 hours of watching TikTok, and you know, to me, this is possibly partially because of my ADHD, but it's kind of crazy of how fast. And I'm not alone in this case, but just I don't know, it's a weird video to make. It's a weird observation to make. It's partly an excuse for why I haven't made content, but it's also me thinking that other people are in that shoe, are in those shoes, and me thinking that holy shit, you see. And I see other people being so much more creative. And what I'm really ashamed of is, yes, lately we haven't made as much content, but it kind of sucks because it's a damn shame, dude. It's a damn shame, dude, because we worked so hard last year to make so much content, and right now we're not doing as much. So it feels like I overwork, and I do that a lot. I overwork 1 year to take the other year off, and that's pretty much it. Even when I'm max running. So I've been max running my entire life. I've been max running, right? Max running, which is not related to social media, but maybe is. I have a tendency, since I've been in an apartment, which was 12 years ago. My first job was a little bit before the apartment, but I started working very late in life. I started working at 20 years old. And what I tend to do is I'll work really hard 1 year, right? I'll work really hard. Then then stop, right? And I'll take a year off. And I have cash from the previous job. And I'll redo it. I'll rework. And I'll retake a break. I'll rework and I'll retake a break. And I'm realizing that the last job that I had, which was 7 years, the only reason I stayed there was because I thought it was going to be for long term, right? Now, if I knew the company was going to close, I would have stopped. I would have quit. I was like, okay, well, this is a company that I can work for my whole life. And I don't know, maybe that's a me problem, but it's so shitty. It's so shitty because well, yeah, I'm not playing victim, but I work so hard, right? I work so hard into making content, but for example, last year will be wasted. The amount of shit I put on myself, the burnout that I did, the amount of video that I put out, the number of hours I didn't sleep that I needed to sleep, right? The number of friendship that I lost because I was overworking, right? All this will serve no purposes if I'm not making this. It's more so, you know, it sucks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's still because I do not want to lose time. I don't want, like today, I'm gonna be completely honest. We just been making video for an hour and a half. We started at 5:15. It is, no, not, sorry, we started at 4:15 and it's 5:41. So yeah, which is great. We've been making content for an hour and a half. It's only great if the rest of the night I work. Now, I don't have to work as hard because we did create content in the beginning. But, for example, right, if I do, for 2 hours I make videos. And then the rest of the night I don't do anything. That's a wasted night. It's a wasted day. And it's not because you put in so much effort to make content in the beginning. And it's making content, but it's also everything else in life. It's also working. See? I'm saying how much I take a year off. But what you guys don't know is, for example, the first year that I was working at 2 companies. I was working at a company where I was I don't know how to say it in English. You know, how do you call it a job that you work less than 25 hours? I was working 4 hours from Monday to Friday, and I was working 8 hours for another job, right? So I was working about 12 hours every single day. But in between, I was taking the bus, so I had time to relax, right? And in this year, I worked so fucking hard, and I was making so much money, right? I was making $900 a week, which is not a lot. We were talking about 2014, 13, 14, which back then inflation wasn't what it was today. And then that money I spent a year spending it, right? And it was a great year. Don't get me wrong, it was a fucking amazing year. But I could have worked harder. I could have invested that money, and you know, there has to be. It doesn't matter how hard you. Oh my god. It doesn't matter how hard you work. There has to be results for it. But my dream job is content creation. So, when you think about it, there's not guaranteed to have results. There's no guarantee to have a. There's no guarantee in that one. There's no guarantee for pay. There's no guarantee for. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop here because I have to start continue on the video. That's pretty much it, right? So, I'm sorry for the lack of content. I give you a reason. Whether you can think that those reasons are valid, it's up to you. That's the truth. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Now we have to do. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna start again later on.